Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Katie. Today I have the finale for my fall Bath & Body Works project Use It Up. So if you're interested, just keep on watching. Okay, I don't have a ton of empties, but I definitely do have some progress and I do have a couple of empties. So we will get started with that. Some of these, I can't remember if I had finished for the first update or not. This one I definitely didn't. So I started the project with this full and now I'm down to here. This is the hand soap in Mahogany Apple and I really did enjoy this one. And then I think, yeah, this also I hadn't finished. I only had a little bit of this left. So this was the start of the project. This was the first update. And then I finished this off. So the hand soap and girlfriend. And then I had a couple of candles I finished. This one is Washington's Finest Apple Macchiato. I really enjoyed this one. So yeah, I started the project there and now I'm completely finished. I burned it all the way down. So yeah, I did finish that. And then the other candle that I finished was the single wick in Open Sky. So I started the project here. This was my first update and then it only burned a little bit more. And then, yeah, so I did finish that and I did enjoy this one as well. And then another one I'm considering empty is this Open Sky perfume. So when I started the project, I was here. This was the second update and it's down to, oh yeah, it's all gone now. I thought it stopped spraying, but it stopped spraying because it's empty. So yeah, this is completely empty. Again, one of my favorite scents. I wish I had more of the perfume in this, but yeah, I did finish that. And then I did finish 2 of these sample size perfumes. I finished the Flower Bomb one. This was the start of the project, the update, and now it's empty. And again, same with this one, start of the project, the update, now it's empty. So there wasn't a whole lot of these left. And then the last empty I have, I just finished today. And this is the Pumpkin Pecan Waffle Shower Gel. There's just a tiny bit in the bottom, but it won't come out. So yeah, I finished this too. And again, I really enjoyed it, but I'm glad that I finished that. Next I'll go over a couple of things I didn't use. And one of them was this mist in Book Loft. I didn't use this. And then I also didn't use the Fairy Tale mist. I did use the perfume of this a little bit, but yeah, I didn't really use the mist. And then the other mist that I didn't use this time was Denim and Daisies. It's too much of like a flowery scent for this time of year. But I did use, that was when I started the project, and I did use it for the first half of the project, but yeah, so I didn't touch these. The next mist that I used, I did make a little progress on sweater. Sometimes that's a tongue twister. So yeah, I wore this quite a lot, but it's pretty strong, so it didn't go down a lot. So yeah, I put this in at the update. So this was just like a month's worth. And again, I did use this quite a few times, but it's pretty strong. It's a really good one though. So that one I did use, and then I used Bonfire Bash a little bit. I again added this in during the last update. So yeah, from just there to there. So yeah, a little bit of progress on this one. Again, this is one of my favorites, but I just have so many scents that I rotate through that, you know, just a little bit of progress. And then the same thing with this one. I rolled this in because I was just really liking it for the fall. So I rolled this in for the update, the first update, and then the finale. So I made a little bit of progress there. Again, this is another really, really good one. This one is black raspberry and vanilla. And then I have a couple random things. This is the perfume to Fairy Tale. So this was the start of the project. This was my first update, and this is where I am now. Yeah, I kind of didn't think I would finish this one, but I will definitely finish this probably next fall. I do really like this one. But yeah, I'm not mad to have a little bit left for next fall. And then I also have two more little like sample perfumes. This one is the Ellis Brooklyn Myth. So this was the start, the update, and now I might just roll this in to my like winter project. And then the other one I have is Commodity Milk. I'm not sure what version of this is, and I can't tell how much is left in this, but yeah, this one I might also just roll into my winter project. And then I have a couple of things that I was like using together. So the first one was this Ruby Apple and Rosewood. This is like my like Thanksgiving scent. So I basically only used the mist like during Thanksgiving week, but I used it a lot that week. So yeah, I started the project there, and I didn't use it at all during the like first half of the project, but in the last month I used that much of it. I really enjoyed it. Again, it's pretty strong, so you don't need a lot, but I'm happy I did make a little progress on this. And then to go with it, I had the lotion in. So this was the start of the project, the first update, and now. So I'm pretty happy with that project progress. I'm about halfway with this one now. So yeah, I really, really like this one. And then the other one I was using these three things like together. So I was using the Denim and Daisy shower gel. So I started the project there. This was the first update, and this is now. And I wanted to get halfway, and I definitely am halfway. So I did like meet my goal with this one, and I did enjoy it. I'll probably finish this off in like the spring or summer or like early fall. So I'm not like upset that I didn't finish this. And then I was using Open Sky, the body cream, with that one. So I started the project, this was full. This was the first update, and this is where I am now. So I have probably like half left. I was hoping to actually finish this one, so I'm a little bit bummed because this is older and I just don't want it to expire. But I'm glad that I did get as much progress as I did with this one, and I really do like this one. So I'll probably throw this in another project, probably take a little break from it, but I don't know, maybe even in my spring project. I don't know, I just really, really like this scent, and I want to finish it before it goes bad. And then to go with that, I have the body mist. So I started the project there. I used it a lot the first half, and then only a tiny bit the second. So this was the first update, and then this is the second. So, but I'm still really happy with that progress as well. This is almost like halfway gone now, which is pretty impressive considering my collection that I've used this much of it. So I really, really do like this scent. And then lastly, I was using these two things with my pumpkin body wash. So I was using Cinnamon Donut Swirl. I was hoping to finish this. I didn't quite get there, but I'm pretty close. I'll probably just roll this in to my winter project, use it up until it's done. But I started the project at this line, actually, not the first one. And then I only used it a tiny bit for the first update. And then I went from there to there, from the first update to now. So I did use a lot of this. Like I said, there's not a lot left. So I will throw this in my winter project and definitely finish this off. I have been enjoying this, but I feel like, I don't know, like it's not as like nourishing as I want it to be. But yeah, there's just a little of that left. And then the mist that I used the most this last month was this mini of glazed pumpkin. I became obsessed with this. So yeah, I started the project, it was full, and I only used it a little bit for the first half, and then I went from there to there, which again is like a lot of use for just 1 month. So yeah, there's about half of this left. And again, like, I love this. I almost wish I got the full size of this now. I said, oh, I don't use pumpkin scents or whatever, but this is a really good pumpkin scent. It's not that pumpkin-y. But anyway, so yeah, I have about half left. So I'm not mad that I'll have a little bit left for next fall. I would actually love it if I found a full size of this for semi-annual. I think they might all be gone though. But so yeah, that is the last product I had to update. Like I said, I will be doing a winter project. I'll be doing it for December, January, and February. So yeah, I should be filming that soon. So stay tuned for that. If you guys like these kinds of videos, make sure you give this video a like and consider subscribing to my channel. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.